unemployment rate has plummeted to a record low. Headhunters you once knew are nowhere to be seen, while layoff notices from big tech firms flood in. Official data claims that job market is extremely strong. Yet, what you feel is the toughest job hunting season ever. This dark disconnect between data and real-life experience has one of the most hidden filters in modern economics. Many think the unemployment rate is simply unemployed people divided by total population. Wrong. If you don't understand who qualifies as an unemployed person, will never grasp the true supply and demand for talent, and you'll misjudge the real strength of the consumer market in your investment decisions. We'll uncover the hard truth of survival behind the unemployment rate numbers. Let's start with a chilling statistical rule. Under the standards of most countries, if you stop actively looking for a job for 4 consecutive weeks, you're no longer classified as unemployed. They're labeled a non-labor force participant. That means a middle-aged person who's completely hopeless and out of work. Due to an industry collapse, staying at home and giving up, they cease to exist in the data. They are neither employed nor unemployed. This is the famous discouraged workers effect. When the economy is bad enough that people stop even trying to send in resumes, the unemployment rate actually looks surprisingly good because these people drop out of the labor force. For investors, look at the labor force participation rate, the number of people still in the game. That's the real pulse of the economy. The death of full-time work and the false boom of gig jobs. You feel like there's just as much work to do, yet your income is shrinking. We need to look at the downgrade in job quality. In GDP statistics, if you sell flowers on the street for just 1 hour a week or deliver a few food orders, you're counted as employed. This is what's known as the fragmentation of employment. Huge chunk of today's job growth is propped up by temporary workers, food delivery riders, and ride-hailing drivers. For statistical bureaus, this might even be seen as a good thing. For the consumer market, it's a completely different reality. 3 gig workers can scrape by, but they dare not take on a mortgage, buy a new car, or spend freely. If you see employment numbers rising but retail data falling, don't doubt it. High-quality jobs are being massively replaced by low-wage survival jobs. Past technological revolutions destroyed old jobs and created new ones, but this AI revolution may simply optimize old roles and eliminate the need for new hires. Companies don't have to lay off everyone. They just stop recruiting new people. That's why there is no mass layoff wave in the data. Yet young people find the doors have closed. This is a hiring freeze recession. The unemployment rate is a lagging indicator. It reflects the past. Every graduate recruitment slot a company cuts is a warning sign for the future. When labor is no longer the core of productivity, GDP growth will become completely decoupled from ordinary people's wages. 3 hard metrics to watch when analyzing the job market. How many people haven't given up on finding a job? Can this employment translate into actual purchasing power? Do workers dare to quit their jobs for better opportunities? Job market is already freezing up. In an era where even data gets photoshopped, seeing the tears behind the numbers is the only way to protect your hard-earned money. I'm AI Ring, and we'll help you see through the code numbers to understand the real game of survival.